What's going on, everybody? What's going on? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, and my co-host, Schroeder Skywalker from the DFS Club, the real star of the show, let's face it. Coming to you guys with another MLB main slate video. But no, I got lots of messages today. So during the Yankees game, apparently a cat got loose out there, and everyone was texting me and saying, hey, is that Schroeder out there? I think it was. I sent Schroeder out there because the Yankees were god awful again. They managed to get 1 point, guys, 1 run with that lineup. They got 1 run against Jorge Lopez. You can't make this stuff up, guys. You can't. Terrible. But at least the Giants did their job. If you're new, guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. So Schroeder and I can just see what's on your guys' minds, man. Holy crap. And Del Scafani was looking great. And then he got lit up by Arizona. It's like, man, you cannot make this stuff up. It's just a bad night. It is what it is. Although I did avoid the chalk, the Bobby the Brain Heaney chalk. I told you guys last night, I said, if he's chalky, I'm not going to do it. But Del Scafani didn't do much better. But so yeah, guys, that was my little rant. So let's go. It's a big 15-game slate today. So let's just get right into it, guys. Let me pull it up large so you guys can see it. So we're going to break it down game by game like always. First and foremost, the night before, no weather concerns. So that's always a good thing. But yeah, big 15-gamer. So first up, we got the Phillies at Nationals. Phillies 4.6. Nationals 3.5. Patrick Corbin against Zach Wheeler. Zach Wheeler's been struggling lately, man. But it is against Washington. So next up, we got Baltimore at the Yankees. Are we going to do it again? I might do it again because I love the pain. Bring on the pain, man. Alexander Wells is going to be on the mound. Whoever the hell that is. He's probably the next Nolan Ryan. Everybody looks like Nolan Ryan against the Yankees versus Nestor Cortez. So Garrett Cole got the flu, so he'll be gone for 2 weeks. So Nestor Cortez is supposed to start. We'll see. It is the night before. Next up, we got Cleveland at Toronto. 3.5 for Cleveland, 5.1 for Toronto. We got Zach Plesac at 7.8 versus Hinraiju at 8.7. Then next up, we got the Mets at Marlins. We don't know who's pitching for the Marlins yet, but for the Mets, we got Temedlin Walker. Then we got Seattle at Tampa. Lots of dome games, guys. Seattle 3.6 absolutely broke the slate. DFS space was all over them today, man, and it paid off. Good looking out, bro. And the Tampa Bay Devil Rays 4.5 implied totals. We got Kikuchi versus Patino. Then next up, we got the Twins versus the Reds. 4.2 for Minnesota, 4.9 for Cincinnati. Kenta Maeda at 8K versus Tyler Darth Maul at 10K. No, thank you for that price. Next up, we got Boston at Detroit. 5.4 implied total for Boston. Detroit 4.7. Garrett Richards versus Willie Peralta. Then next up, we got the Angels at the Rangers. Angels 4.7 implied total. Rangers 4. We got Jose Suarez at 6K going up against Jordan Lyles. Next up, we got Kansas City at Chicago. It seems like these two teams have been playing a lot lately. Playing each other, that is. We got Kansas City 3.7 implied total. Chicago White Sox 5.4 implied total. We have the Boob, Chris Bubik, my favorite punt play of all time, guys, versus Dylan Cease and assist at 8.4K. Then we got Pittsburgh at Milwaukee. Pittsburgh 3.5, Milwaukee 5.6. We got Max Kranick at 6.4 versus Adrian Hauser at 7.6. Schroeder just went and ran under his blanket again. He's camera shy now. What can I say? I might have to do the home run calls. Sorry, guys. We'll see. We'll see if he wants to come over here. Right, Schroeder? He's like, man, screw you. I'm going under this blanket. Send me out in that Yankees game. Next up, we got Atlanta at St. Louis. Atlanta 4.5. St. Louis 4.1 in St. Louis. Max Fried at 8.3 versus John Lester. Chicago Cubs at Colorado. So we do have a Coors Field game on the slate. However, it is the Cubs and it is the Rockies. So I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. 5.4 for the Cubs, 6.2 for Colorado. Colorado does play good at home. Zach Davies at 7-2 versus Kyle Freeland at 6-2. Then we got San Diego at Oakland. Don't know who's pitching for Oakland yet. 3.5 implied for San Diego. Oakland 4.7. We got Blake Snell on the mound at 8.9. Then we got the Giants at Arizona. Johnny Cueto versus Madison Bumgarner. Revenge game for Madison Bumgarner. 5.4 implied for the Giants. 4.3 for Arizona. And then the late night hammer, we got Houston at the Dodgers. Should be a fun one to watch. We got two good pitchers on the slate. 3.5 implied for Houston, 4.6 for the Dodgers. Lance McCullers versus Walker Buehler. And that's it for the game-by-game breakdown. So, yeah, a lot of good pitching. Stacking, yeah, I like the Yankees again because I'm a glutton for punishment, guys. Yankees, always like the Twins. Tyler Mahle has just been god-awful last month. His ERA was like a 6, I think. So the Twins are always in play, man. They seem to always score runs. I like the Twins, Red Sox. I don't mind taking some Colorado stabs either at home. They play good at home. Atlanta's always in play, especially against John Lester. So that's about it for stacks. But let's get into the player-by-player breakdown. I'm going to bring this up here. Let's see. Team USA is losing right now in basketball at halftime. That's wonderful. All right, guys. So before we get into it, though, we're in August now. NFL is just weeks away, guys. If you want to come join the family, you want the lineups, the cheat sheets, the ownerships, the projections, guys, all you got to do is go to DFS. I'll bring it up right now. DFSclub.com. DFSclub.com, where you get two providers in one. Let me bring it up for you guys. There we go. Bingo. We got DFS Space, who's Mr. MLB now. Shout out to Space, man, with that Seattle call today. I never would have seen it, but he's got a spidey sense for this stuff. You get myself Skywalker DFS. You get every single sport, guys. Everything. NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports. We have a big UFC card this weekend, and NBA is going to be back in October. So we don't have to wait so long this year. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And again, pick your plans, and welcome to all the new members today. God bless you guys, man. We're the cheapest in the industry. Everyone's taking advantage of it, especially the silver plans are really hot right now. Nobody can touch these prices, guys. This is everything on here is for every single sport. There's no NFL package. There's no baseball package. You get everything. If anybody's trying to sell you a package, I got a package for them, all right? They're taking your money and calling you suckers. So we do Prize Picks, guys. We do every fantasy site. We do the members only podcast, which is everybody's favorite, which is where we got that DFS Space Fire today for the baseball, guys. We do it 1 hour before lock. Of course, we'll be doing it for NFL. We do it for NBA when that comes back around, guys. We do it for MLB. Come check us out, guys. DFSclub.com. We'd love to have you. Come join the Discord, man. Come get these lineups, cheat sheets, ownerships, and projections. So you get everything, guys. I don't mess around. All right, so let's get into the slate. Oh, these Yankees, man. I'm telling you. All right, make sure it's all right. So it's large and in charge, just like you guys like it. And that's what she said. I know. All right, so the sponsor of this video, as usual, is Draft Dashboard, guys. If you want to try it out for yourself, especially for NFL coming up, it's only $1 for 30 days to try it out. Just click on the link in the description below. And when you do that, you get it for $1, guys. 4 quarters, 10 dimes, 20 nickels, 100 pennies. Draft Dashboard, and you get all my watch players, guys, all my save lineups, the lineup optimizer, the player trends, who's trending up, and who's getting you right in the old New York Yankees, man. Sleepers and studs, the position optimizer, and the MLB cheat sheet. And there's a cheat sheet for NFL. There's a cheat sheet for MMA. There's a cheat sheet for everything, guys. Check it out. Draft Dashboard. Okay, so let's get into pitcher. Lots of good pitching, which is nice to see for once. Got a lot of shit pitching lately, and It's nice to see this, but they're in tough matchups. Like off the top, we got Walker Buehler here at 10.9K, but he is going up against Houston, who's red hot right now. But Walker Buehler is Walker Buehler, man. Right now, he's just showing that he's the best pitcher in the league. ERA, 2.19, 139 strikeouts, guys. And he's facing tough competition. It's not like it's an easy division at all. You got the Giants. You're messing with the Giants, the Padres. The National League is pretty good this year, guys. You know, so he is $200 more on FanDuel. But yeah, probably my favorite pitcher tomorrow, pay up wise, is Walker Buehler. Zach Wheeler at 9.7 against Washington. I like it because it's against Washington. Other than that, Zach Wheeler's been absolute ass, especially for that price tag. Again, it's a depleted Washington team, so I don't mind the Zach Wheeler play. There is a big price difference between him and Walker Buehler. So it's not like you can just say, oh, just go to Walker Buehler for a couple hundred more. It'll be over 1,000 more. So Zach Wheeler, though, is in play. It's going to be interesting to see what everybody's ownership is. This is just strikeouts, though, man. 165 strikeouts on the year. ERA at 2.45. If he didn't have such a bad month that last month, man, it would be under 2 for sure. Then we got Sean Manaea against San Diego. I don't mind it, man. A lot of people will probably fade it because they're like the Padres, like, no thanks, but good pitching beats good hitting every day. Every day of the week, most of the time, except for lately. All right, most of the time. Against San Diego, let's take a look here. So look at his history against them. 34, 20, and 10 in his last 3 appearances against San Diego. So don't mind it. If he's really, really low owned, I will get the Sean Manaea. Henry Ju, 8.7 against Cleveland. Don't mind it. I mean, it's definitely not a must, but I mean, he's been pretty consistent. Couple, he got that 5, but 26, 25, 23. Let's see. 94 strikeouts on the year. ERA over 3, but it is against Cleveland. Last time against him, he did get 20. Max Fried, I like. 8.3K. These Atlanta pitchers been looking like them old selves lately. 25, 9, 31, 13 in his last 4, guys. Last time against St. Louis, he got 27 fantasy points. So I don't mind Max Fried for a nice 8K range pitcher. Same with Kenta Medea. It's against Cincinnati. And y'all know how hot Cincinnati is every single day, man. They got Joey Votto and company. So, he's when he's chalky, he busts. He hasn't scored over 20 fantasy points in his last, 4 starts. But he's only 8K now. So it's not like you can really complain. He's up and down against Cincinnati. I'd say above average. 23, 4, 20, and 17. 90 strikeouts. ERA is a little high at 4.4, but yeah. Right at 8K. It's kind of hard to not mention him. Zach Davies in Colorado? I don't think so. And I'm definitely not playing Tyler Darth Mall at 10K. You want to talk about someone with the ERA over 6 last month? You're looking at him. McCullers, nope. Not against the Dodgers. Blake Snell against Oakland, nope. Oakland's got that revamped team, man. They're looking good. Kikuchi against Tampa Bay at 8.8. I don't mind it. Tampa Bay looked like ass today also. He has 1 appearance against them, and he got 26 fantasy points. Again, Kikuchi's always hit and miss, guys. He was hit early in the season, but not so much as the season has progressed. I don't know if he's running out of energy or what the deal was. But, yeah, the people were talking about Cy Young there for a minute, and then it just faded away. His floor is very low. Dangerous floor, but his ceiling is dangerously high. So 8.8, kind of pricey. Don't like the price tag. Maybe a sneaky like FanDuel play. And let's see, who else do I have for you guys? I got Johnny Cueto against Arizona. Yeah, Arizona scored 8 runs tonight? Last time I checked. When do they ever do that? Not very much. And Johnny Cueto's been on fire lately. 23, 17, 18 in his last 3. He got his ERA down under 4 now. It's 3.84, 82 strikeouts on the season. Yeah, guys, don't mind it for a cheap 7K play. I think there's value there. And then Kyle Freeland against Chicago at home. You really want to be cute? You can do it at 6.2 and save some money. Chicago just has nobody, right? They got Ortega, the leadoff hitter, and you guys are welcome for that call the other day. 3 home runs in one game. But yeah, 24, 16, 15 in his last 3 against Chicago. I don't mind it, guys, at 6-2. People are going to be afraid of it because it's Coors Field, but Coors Field has been like the Yankees this year, a complete bust. And then Chris the Boob against the White Sox, man. I don't mind it at 5'8", man. He hasn't let me down yet. 12, 19, 19 in his last 3, and I played him in all 3 of those on DraftKings. FanDuel, don't do it. FanDuel, you got to pick your one good pitcher. You don't want to mess around over there. But against the White Sox, guys, look at this. 12, 14, 17, 19, 7. So for 5'8", that's the same price as like a higher price hitter. I don't mind it, guys, because there's lots of bats to get to. So, yeah, guys, that's it for pitchers who I really like. It probably will change by tomorrow, but this is the night before. This is always a first look video, guys. Let's go to catcher real quick. Any catchers that I like? Yan Gomes from Oakland. If he starts, he's only 2K. Bare minimal. 21 and 19 in his last 2. He loves it here in Oakland. Loves it. Against Snell, too, he's 3 for 8. 1 single, 2 doubles. And he crushes lefties. Look at that OPS against lefties, guys. Over 1,000. So, Yan Gomes, if he starts for Oakland for 2K, get him in there. Elias Diaz at home in Colorado. This kid's got power. He was on fire up until that last game, right? 18-14. But I like the power upside with him. 3.5K is not bad. I'd rather get to Yan Gomes, but if he doesn't play, you can always go Elias Diaz. Catchers lately have just been going off, in case you guys haven't noticed. Let's go to first base. So we got Joey Vato Loco S.A., 5.6K. Playing like he's Mickey Mantle. 3 for 8 lifetime versus Medea, guys. He crushes righties. If you already don't know, what you do know. 1 single, 1 double, 1 home run. Man, I love Joey Votto. Get him in there, especially what he's doing at his age, man. Darren Ruff has been on fire lately, man. 3.9K. Don't mind a giant stack again. I really don't. They're always in play. 3 for 10 against Bumgarner. 1 single, 1 double, and a homer. His OPS is against lefties and righties over 900. So not bad for a guy that's like 7th in the order. So at 3.9, don't mind it. Vladimir Guerrero, guys, I'm not going to spend much time on this. You know he's in play, especially against righties, against Plesac. He got a home run today. It was like his 3rd longest in his career. So he's looking spectacular. Rhys Hoskins at 4.8K, not too shabby against Corbin tomorrow. He's batting 348 against him lifetime. And he is a lefty. He crushes lefties with the OPS over 1,000. 3 singles, 3 doubles, 2 home runs lifetime. That's quite the history there. So Rhys Hoskins at 4.8. Don't mind it there. Ty France for Seattle. We got to stop ignoring Seattle. Ask DFS Space. He'll tell you. 4K. Don't mind it. He's been good lately. I'll give him that. Going up against this Patino pitcher, I don't mind a Seattle stack either. I don't mind it. It's not really chasing when you're going up against really a bad pitcher and a team that's got some hot bats right now. He crushes righties. I mean, yeah, he's 1 for 1. It's 1 at bat. You can't really count that, but bats 4th. And there's a lot of value in Seattle, guys. You just got to find these gems. Next up, CJ Cron at home in Colorado, 4K. I don't mind it just because he always has that power upside. And his OPS against righties is not bad, 856. So CJ Cron, I don't mind it. If you guys are going to stack Colorado, I would have him in there. Let's go to second base. All right, so Colton Wong leading off for Milwaukee, 4.3K. Too cheap for him, man. He is way too cheap on DK. You get everything with him. You get power, stolen bases, extra base hits. Going up versus Kranick, too. He's a righty. Don't matter lefties or righties with Colton Wong. Especially if you're going to stack Minnesota. Eduardo Escobar had a hell of a day today. He's 5.3K. He's 1 for 2 against Kranick. It's just the Kranick factor. He's not a good pitcher. Escobar might be starting to heat up, so don't miss out if he does it again at 5.3. Ozzie Albies at 4.7K. Look at this, guys. Versus Lester, who I do like me some Braves too against John Lester. He's 8 for 12. That's pretty damn good. 8 for 12 lifetime. 7 singles, 1 home run. I do like that. And Albies has been okay. He was on a little hot streak. He's cooled down a little bit, but boy, I bet he had a big smile on his face when he saw he was going to face John Lester tomorrow. So get him in there at 4.7. And then Josh Harrison for Oakland. 3.1K is a steal. Absolute steal. Last time they faced Blake Snell, they lit him up. Blake Snell had negative 10 fantasy points last time he pitched against him. Harrison crushes lefties. So that price tag, he's on his new team now. He's happy in Oakland. Get him in there, guys. He's winning. He's happy. Tommy Edman at 2.9 is really, really cheap, especially for his upside, man. And he's going up versus Max Fried. He's done pretty good against him. A double and a triple in 5 at-bats. But the thing with me is I love playing him against lefties. He crushes left-handed pitching with a 919 OPS. So there you go there. Let's go to third base. All right, so Jose Ramirez got a home run today. He's on a little hot streak, so I'll give him that. But I always like to play him against lefties. He's pricey. He's 5.6K. FanDuel, $1,700 cheaper. He's priced up over there too. But yeah, Raju, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's a lefty. Look at his OPS versus lefties. Over 1.118. He is tearing them up, chewing them up, and spitting them out right now. So I love Jose Ramirez at 5.6. Chris Bryant, 5K. Didn't have a good day, surprisingly. Everybody else in the Giants did. But yeah, versus Madison Bumgarner, he's a lefty. Bryant crushes lefties. OPS of 973. So don't mind it at 5K. We already went over Escobar. Alec Baum at 4.1. I know, Alec Bum, right? It sounds like, never mind. It's a family show, okay? He's 4 for 10 against Corbin. So I don't mind a little Philly stack tomorrow. He crushes lefties. He has 2 homers off him, too. 10 plate appearances, 2 home runs, 2 singles. So don't mind that as a nice one-off. But, if you want to stack Philly, they're kind of expensive, though. But I like to pick on Patrick Corbin. What can I say? Kyle Seager, 4.5. He makes the video again because I'm going to keep riding the hot streak here. And he's facing a righty. OPS is 791. And it's against, like I said, a bad pitcher. I don't mind a little small Seattle stack tomorrow. All right, so let's go to shortstop. So we got Chris Taylor, 4.9K. Going up against McCullers, he's 2 for 6 with 2 doubles. And I think anytime you get Chris Taylor under 5K, I think it's a steal. So I'm going to buy low here on Chris Taylor at 4.9. Absolutely. Wander Franco, he's been on fire lately, and he gets a lefty. It is Kikuchi, though, but he crushes lefties. He's getting up there. He's almost over 1,000. He's 974 OPS versus lefties. 8, 17, 19 in his last 3. Don't mind that at all. Next up, we got Carlos Correa at 3.7. 1, that's really cheap. 2, he's perfect against Walker Buehler. If Walker Buehler has one piece of kryptonite, it's Carlos Correa, guys. 2 for 2, 1 single, 1 homer. So nice one-off here for only 3.7. Kyle Farmer, if you're not playing him by now, I don't know what to tell you guys. He's only 3.6K. Him and Votto, man, love these guys. Look at his last 5. 14, 22, 5, 15, 12. He really wants to go up in this lineup. He always bats like 7th, but if he keeps it up, man, they might bump him up a little bit. So I don't mind Kyle Farmer at 3.6. Then Elvis Andrus. I do like an A-stack. They're cheap, man. He's 2.8K. 3 for 5 versus Blake Snell. I do like that. It's all singles, but hey, for 2.8, I'll take that, Jack, any day of the week. All right, so outfield, where all the power is. Feel the power. All right, so Mookie Betts is a good play tomorrow against McCullers. 5.5K. I don't recommend pitching anybody against the Dodgers. But Mookie Betts in 12 plate appearances, he's 500 against them. 4 singles, 2 doubles. And he crushes righties this year, guys. 960. He was on one hell of a hot streak before he got hurt. And coming off a good game, he had 21 fantasy points last game. So Mookie Betts is in play. Jesse Winker's always in play at 5.3K. Even against Medea, I'm not really big on him tomorrow. He's 2 for 6, 1 single, 1 double. But Winker crushes righties, the OPS of over 988. George Springer, 5.1K at home. Crushes righties this year. His OPS versus lefties is coming up too, so he's on a good hot streak. He leads off 8, 11, 30, 17, 13 in his last 5. Don't mind that. Let's see. We got our Chris Bryant. Aaron Judge, if you want to go back there for some more pain, I'm going to do it. It's another lefty. It's a Wells, for God's sakes. But who knows? Wells could look like Nolan Ryan against Aaron Judge. Judge has crushed lefties his entire career. That's all I got to say. So I'll take a shot at 4-8. I'll probably get some Yankees again because they're just so cheap. And I love the pain. All right. Then Rafael Ortega at 2-6. Why would you not right now? 49, 26. These look like NBA scores, guys. 49, 26, 12 in his last 3. Rafael Ortega should be leading off tomorrow against Freeland. So the only thing is he's a lefty. He doesn't do well against lefties. So if Ortega does not show up, I told you so. But I'm willing to take a shot for only 2.6K at Coors Field. He's on another level right now. Ben Gamel, not bad for a leadoff hitter. He's only 2.1K for Pittsburgh, guys. Against Hauser, he's 3 for 5. 1 single, 2 doubles. Doesn't get home runs that much, but he's pretty good at getting on base. 259 batting average, so it's climbing up. It's getting up there. Slowly but surely. Ben Gamel, good leadoff hitter for only 2.1. Nelson Cruz at 5.4K versus Kikuchi, guys. Look at this. Nelson Cruz is the most dominant hitter right now against lefties. His OPS versus lefties is 1.202. He's 4 for 5 against Kikuchi with 2 home runs in 5 at-bats. Give me some Nelson Cruz, and he's not going to bust your salary there with only 5.4K. They could have easily priced him at like 6, 6.5, but definitely one of my favorite plays tomorrow is Nelson Cruz. Let's see. Akil Baddoo leading off for Detroit. 3.8 is still too cheap, as usual. And against right-handed pitching, give me some Akil Baddoo. AJ Pollock at 3.8. He's done pretty good against McCullers. A single and a home run. He normally does better against lefties, but I don't mind it. 3.8. If you need, we got 3.8 left over. If you land on Pollock, it's not the worst thing in the world. Justin Upton, I really like tomorrow at 3.2K. Going up versus Lyles, guys. Lifetime of 467 batting average. 5 singles, 1 double, 1 homer. And Justin Upton's only 3.2. So he's a proven player in MLB. So you're still getting kind of a deal there. And I don't mind it as a cheap play. Robbie Grossman, 3.1K, too cheap. Detroit players are too cheap sometime, man. He crushes righties this year with the OPS of 807. 6 for 17 lifetime against Richards, which is a 353 batting average, 5 singles and a homer. So Robbie Grossman, Akil Baddoo, tiny little Detroit stack there. I don't mind it. Andrew Benintendi at 3.6K. He's 4 for 7 against Cease. That's pretty good. No home runs, though, but for 3.6, maybe he gets one. 3 singles and a double lifetime against them. That's really good, though. That's over 50% of the time he gets a hit off of them. It's only 7 plate appearances, but you know what? I'll take the little edges I can. Austin Slater, 3K. Way too cheap, man. Way too cheap. He crushes lefties. 967 OPS against Bumgarner. Bumgarner ain't shit this season. Y'all know that. It's a nice little, revenge game for Bumgarner because he was a Giant for such a long time. But Austin Slater, especially if he's going to lead off, Lamont Wade was injured, so I don't know how long he's going to be out. If Wade's out, there's a good chance that Slater will lead off, and he's only 3K, guys. Let's see. Miles Straw, also 2.1K for Miles Straw. You're like, yeah, it's Miles Straw, but have you guys noticed this? 17, 14, 5, 22, 11 in his last 5, guys. And to boot, he's 2 for 3 against Raiju. 1 single, 1 double. Lefties, he hasn't done very well, but I'm going to ride the hot hand. 2.1K. Why the hell not, right? So Miles Straw, you're looking for some value, guys. I got it for you. So that's it for the players. We went over 46 watched players, guys. 46 watched players. My goodness. Just under 30 minutes. Let's give you a couple of home run calls here real quick, and then we're going to I always try and keep my videos under 30. It's really hard, though, when there's 15 games. So, obviously, My first home run call is going to be Jose Ramirez. I say obviously, right? Like you guys don't know. I'm only going to pick 3 though. So Jose Ramirez is going to get one. My second home run call is going to be, I'd say, Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts is my second call. I already know what my third call is. My third call for 2 home runs tomorrow is none other than Nelson freaking Cruz, guys. So my favorite player tomorrow is Nelson Cruz. I think he's going to get 2, and he's also due, and that rhymes. So I'm freestyling. I'm kidding, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, as usual. Hopefully, you guys are winning from these videos. I'd love to hear it. Leave me a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. You guys have been amazing lately with all the support. I really do appreciate it. It motivates me to every night to make these videos. DFSclub.com. Come join the family, guys. We have so much fun. When you got so much sports to play, it just, all that BS that's going on right now in the world, you can just forget about it. Come in here, play some DFS with us, and just black all that other stuff off, you know. And Draft Dashboard's only $1 for 30 days. Let's go, guys. So I'm going to say a prayer for everybody like we always do. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless the pets. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Again, my name is Gabriel Skywalker. We'll see you at the top of those contests tomorrow, guys. Take care.